Quick question before we start. Who's the best basketball player of all time? Write it in the comments. In my opinion, Ben Wallace. He's my favorite. I just love him so much. Detroit Pistons. I'm a Detroit guy, and he's just one of the best players that I ever got to watch. 2004 playoffs. I loved watching him through all that stuff, winning the big championship. So who's your favorite? Drop it down there. Now, Steve, editor Steve, roll the... I just got to see the new Air, the Michael Jordan movie, and it was pretty interesting. It's not even really the Michael Jordan movie, I would say. It's more of like the story of Nike and how they became synonymous with Michael Jordan and the Air Jordan shoe, which I have some Jordans on right now, and I went and saw the movie. So I was just so excited to see it because I know a little bit of the story, but I wanted to know more, and honestly, this movie did deliver on that, but I almost want to watch a documentary now because I know some of it might have been played up for Hollywood and everything, but it was a really interesting story with so many different people in it. But the main thing that really sells it here, the ensemble cast. Like, we had two big ensemble movies come out this week with Super Mario and Air, but both casts are really phenomenal. I mean, in here we have Ben Affleck, who's also the director, and he did phenomenal directing in this, but Matt Damon kind of stole the show, obviously, as being the main character. Viola Davis has a phenomenal, like, a few scenes in here, not a whole lot, but great supporting cast. And I mean, we even have people like Jason Bateman in here a lot. So many other people that are just so fantastic. Chris Tucker, who we haven't seen in a really long time, at least in my opinion. I know him from like Friday, and I think last time I saw him was in like Silver Linings Playbook maybe, but he was fantastic in here. We kind of got some stuff that I always loved him from the 90s, some of his like comedic stuff, but also still subdued and drama. And he has some really good moments in here too, but everyone is just phenomenal. And all of the cast, like I said, is great. Some of the cinematography I didn't love. They tried some things. Some of the shots kind of look out of focus at times, especially when they're shooting Marlon Wayans in one scene. Some of the things just felt a little off technically, but overall, I think it's a fantastic movie with lots of heart in it. And it kind of wanted to tell you the story of both how Nike became what it is with Michael Jordan's story, but as well as Michael Jordan's kind of build up and how everyone was kind of not that over on him in the beginning. People were kind of seeing it a little bit here and there, but he wasn't the big star that we know him as when he first started off, like getting dropped from high school teams, and he kind of struggled to get into the NBA, but once he got there and kind of showed everybody who he was, he became the man. And Nike got really, really lucky with their deal, and you'll just have to see the movie to check it out because it's really a fun watch, and it didn't really feel that long. I didn't even need a bathroom break, which is pretty abnormal for me, but in my opinion, this is a solid 4 out of 5 movie. It's not my favorite thing in the world. I don't know if I'll run out to see it again in the theater, but once it comes out, I'll gladly watch it again and show it to people. And like I said, if there's like a 30 documentary kind of talking more about this, because I did love the Last Dance documentary that came out a few years ago during the pandemic stuff about Michael Jordan, and they kind of talked a little bit about the shoe stuff, but I like more of the actual like build up to this and everything, and kind of see the actual people talking about it, and I think it'd be really cool. So let me know in the comments what you thought of the movie, if you plan on checking it out, or anything you want. Let me know what's your favorite Ben Affleck directed movie. It's not my favorite. This one's not my favorite. I still love Argo the most, I think, but The Town's pretty high up there too, and Gone Baby Gone, very underrated movie of his, and I think it was like his directorial debut, but all fantastic movies from Ben. I haven't seen that, what was the one that he directed a few years ago? Can't remember what it was called that he like starred into. I heard it wasn't great, so I didn't really watch it, but let me know if it's good at least, and let me know anything else. I know, like, I talked a little bit about Matt Damon, but he was fantastic in here too. It kind of reminded me a little bit of when he played Carroll Shelby in 4v Ferrari a little bit, because he is playing a real person again, but kind of the moments where he's doing these different speeches and everything and speaking from the heart, it kind of felt like that in a way, which I don't know the real character that he played in this movie. I can't even remember his name right now, but if he's like that, then that's cool. But it kind of just reminded me of Matt Damon's older roles, but he's fantastic in here. Everyone's great, and go check it out. Let me know what you think, and please like, comment, everything you want, and subscribe to the channel, and maybe I'll see you next time at the movies.